When we were born, we don't really know where we came from, because we don't remember. And we think when we die, that's just going to be that. Some people console themselves with the idea that they're going to heaven, or that they're going to be reincarnated, or they're going to another land, or something else. People don't really believe that. But for most people, it's plausible. The real thing that haunts them is that when they die, they go to sleep and never going to wake up.
Hi guys, so I really wanted to wrap up summer with a glamorous mermaid tutorial before I get into all the scary stuff for Halloween. Please remember to hit that subscribe button down below and let's get right into the tutorial. So for my base, I'm using Makeup Store's Strobe Glow Cream and foundation. I'm using the glow cream to add a little bit of extra shimmer to the entire look. I'm blending everything together using my Kat Von D foundation brush. I'm lightly setting everything to keep it in place, but I'm being very careful not to add too much powder. The next step is creating the scales, so to prepare for that, I'm putting fishnet stocking over my head. The eyeshadows that I'm using to create the scales are Makeup Store's Hope and Modest Micro Shadows.
That's just going to be that.
So first, I'm using the slightly lighter eyeshadow, and I'm pretty much patting that all over my face. I'm being sure not to blend it onto my face, and it's more of like a patting motion because that prevents the eyeshadow from going underneath the fishnets and not creating the defined scales. After that, I'm going back in with the darker shade, and I'm putting that more in the contour regions of my face, as you can see on my cheekbones, my upper forehead area, and also around my jawline. I'm using these same two eyeshadows to color and contour my neck and chest. As you can see, I'm putting that darker shade all up in between my boobies, and that really just adds the mermaid contour. After I'm done with all that fun stuff, I'm just doing my eyebrows the same way that I normally would, nothing special here. So for the next few steps, I'm going to be using shades from the Morphe 35C palette, which is on the left, and the Sugar Pill Pro palette, which is on the right. These are my two absolute favorite colorful eyeshadow palettes. So now I'm getting started on the glamorous mermaid cut crease that I'm doing for this look. First, I'm blending a light purple shade into my crease, and I'm slowly making it darker using another purple shade. After that, I'm running a dark blue along my lower lash line. After I've applied the dark blue eyeshadow, I'm going back in with a pretty bright turquoise eyeshadow, and I'm using that to really blow out my lower lash line. Now I'm going in with this beautiful foiled eyeshadow by Stila Cosmetics. I'm applying this all over my lid, and when applying this eyeshadow, you really have to mix it with either water or a mixing medium to get it to apply the correct way. Here I'm using Danessa Myricks Daydreaming pigment, and my intention was to apply this primarily on my inner corner, but then I decided to carry it out onto my lid, so I'm also patting it on top of the foiled eyeshadow as well. Here I'm just applying some liquid liner because even mermaids have to have perfect fleeky wings. So now I'm going in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit. I'm applying this pretty much on my cheekbones, but also everywhere else on my face, and I'm also putting this onto my collarbones.
When we were born, we don't really know where we came from, because we don't remember.
So now I'm just going to show you guys a bunch of different pigments that I'm using to create the scales in the next couple steps. This is Sugar Pill's Droplet and Absinthe pigment. Next is Makeup Addiction's Purist and Peacock pigment. And then the other ones are by Linka Care, Marine Blue, White Blue, and then the third one, I don't have a name on it.
When they die, they go to sleep and never gonna wake up.
So to create the scales, I'm using variations of these pigments with mixing liquid and applying the mixture with a concealer brush to create a scale-like effect. I'm applying them pretty much all over myself without any real technique. The only thing that I am trying to do is concentrate the lighter pigments on the highlight areas and the darker pigments in the contour areas. On my face, I'm using the scales that I created with the fishnet as a guide to where I put the pigments.
When we were born, we don't really know where we came from, but we don't remember. And we think when we die, that's just going to be that. Some people console themselves with the idea that they're going to heaven, or that they're going to be reincarnated.
For my lips, I'm using Lime Crime's Wisteria and Thistle Velveteens to create an ombre effect. First, I'm going to be applying Thistle around the edges of my lips, and then I'm going to be pretty much filling them in using Wisteria. So here I'm just showing you guys that I am curling my hair. I'm not doing anything special with it. I'm not trying to be careful or methodic. I'm just curling it any which way. And then after I'm done with the curls, I'm going to be brushing them out to make them more messy and mermaid-like. So here I'm just going to show you guys the finishing touches to the look. Here I'm just quickly applying some lashes, and then I'm going to show you guys all the rhinestones that I used. I got these rhinestones at Joann Fabrics, and I just pretty much glued them using lash glue all over my forehead, my cheeks, and also my chest. Here are the beautifully iridescent nails that I applied. They are by Empress Tips Nails, and I knew they would fit the look so perfectly. I also put on some chunky glitter. I applied it using lash glue just like I did with the rhinestones. And after these little finishing touches, I decided that I was done with the look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This tutorial It was so much fun to make for me, and make sure to check the down bar because I have all the products that I used, all my other social media, and I also do have a coupon code for the Empress Tips Nails, and all my other coupon codes are listed down below. Tell me any Halloween looks you want to see, leave me all the requests in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.